How's it going, everybody? David here with Genzio, and I'm here with
Jyro Blade. Hi.
Good, man. We met in Brussels.
Did.
Great time. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah. How's the event been going for you?
It's good. I'm out here representing PlayFi. I've been doing a lot of little interviews and meet and greets with people. I actually just did a panel about 2 hours ago about the future of AI. So it's been cool. I mean, great to connect with people, and it's a nice venue. So I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
I remember you you spoke at the last event that I saw you, and you did a great job. So I'm sure you killed it on the stage.
Hope so. It was one of those 20-minute panels with 4 people speaking. So
Yeah.
You have to really get your voice out there.
Yeah.
I did.
So kind of tell me what you got going on.
So right now we actually at PlayFi, we have our Genesis node sale going on right now. We just launched it today. We're already 2/3 sold out of our first 1,000 nodes, which is really cool. We're excited about that. We're also just, of course, building up our partnerships. Of course, we partner with lots of great organizations like Genzio and others. And so we're just out here doing a lot of that networking, meeting faces to people that I've been talking to online. All that's kind of leading up to not only our node sale, but all of our airdrop systems we have going on now. We have an airdrop.playfi.ai. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on leading up to our mainnet launch later this year, which we're excited about.
Nice, man. So what does an event like Futurist mean to you?
I think Futurist, I actually didn't know a lot about Futurist before coming here. It was one of those ones that kind of flew under my radar. I'm still learning a lot of the scene. And I think what it means to me is just like, it's that crypto and Web3 and a lot of these emerging tech are really growing in a lot of different spaces. And the fact that you have all these different things popping up, like as you mentioned, we just ran into each other in Brussels. And, it's really becoming global, and it's really becoming something that everyone gets involved with. And the diversity of people I'm seeing here is huge, right? Like there's a lot of different people from background, a much better mixing of like genders and groups and ethnicities. It's just great. I mean, like I want Web3 to be really inclusive, and I think that places like Blockchain Futurist means that it is more accessible to more people, and it's in more places.
Absolutely, man. I totally agree with you, 100%. So when did you kind of get involved with all of this?
So I actually wrote for a cryptocurrency magazine back in 2014. So I've been in this space for quite a while. I also got my start really in game development professionally. And so I've been watching both those spaces and growing with them very closely. And so in the last few years, I feel like really Web3 has kind of come into its own. It's really moved from that, problem in search of a solution in search of a problem kind of thing people were, joking about for a while. And now I think it's really starting to solve serious problems and really be applicable, especially as, you add in more new tech like AI and these decentralized services. So yeah, I've been in it for a while. And in the last couple of years, I've really brought in like interactive media, games, live content with Web3. And that's kind of why I'm at PlayFi, which is doing products, making sure that stuff like games is represented in stuff like crypto.
Cool. So I know before you kind of mentioned or, you announced something, but is there anything else that you would like to announce?
Anything else I'd like to announce? No, I mean, our Genesis node sale is a big thing we're plugging. I mean, we are going to have subsequent node sales with lots of our partner projects, and we have some cool activations coming up. I can't share exact details, but we're working with organizations that do like point systems and do like rewards and do, video games, of course, live service content, even things like security. We're building a lot of these partnerships. And so the thing that I want to announce is that we're constantly looking to build out the organizations we're a value add to. So anybody that's listening or watching that has a community that's interested in this, has a company that's interested in this, if they themselves want to participate, we want to be a value add to where you are. And we're going to be really focused on that over the next 3 months.
Nice, man. So there's a lot of people back home and, all around that are listening. And what would you tell them if they were interested in getting involved or maybe attending an event? What would you kind of tell them?
I'd say that it's a really, really good time to dig into this. We're at this inflection point where we're moving from sort of a niche technology, whether it's Web3 or AI, which I've been speaking about a bit. We're moving it into this mainstream. And it's at a point where I think we want to be really mindful of how those technologies and how those communities shape. And so whoever you are, wherever you're from, whatever your values are, I think it's a great time to get in and start pushing those values and things in these spaces. A lot of Web3 companies are also just like hiring now, which is great. I mean, like I come from the games industry. There's a bit of a catastrophe there right now with a lot of layoffs. And I look to my colleagues and I go, the Web3 game companies are hired, right? So it's a great opportunity to kind of like start shifting into these spaces and help make sure that they look the way you want them to. So if you're interested, dig in, start talking to people, start tinkering on your own. If you want to be an engineer, start learning some constructs. So, learn some Solidity, that kind of stuff. So
yeah, man.
Again, come to a conference, come to Blockchain Futurist conference. There's people like us that are happy to chat with you. So
yeah. Any socials? Where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm Jyro Blade, Jyro Blade, everywhere. I'm pretty easy to find. That's every social and every platform you can think of. PlayFi is at playfi.ai. You can find all of our social information there as well. You can also find me at a lot of these conferences. So I'll be touring around.
Yep.
You can see me on a lot of AMAs with our partner projects. So I'm on the Twitter Spaces quite a bit. So yeah, I'm pretty easy to find. Jyro Blade everywhere.
Nice, man. So good to see you again.
Awesome talking with you.
Yeah, you as well.
Hey, what's up?
This is
But it's
Zach.
not something Genzio is afraid of.
If you want to survive, you got to build a hive.
How do do not understand that we need that?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get back at the Genzio Media House.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.